Good morning. On your left here, the really empty, check out the salmon. Woohoo! Very low traffic day today. Heading home. So, why do cyclists do some dumb things? I've heard that question before. Why do all cyclists do this? Why do all cyclists do that? Well, thing is, not all of anybody does anything. First off, but there are some commonalities with some people. You know, I think I was going to go straight, but I think I'm going to go right. I think this way will be less construction right now. Yeah, nice and wide open today. Let's do this. So, the one I hear often is, why do all cyclists run red lights, or why do all cyclists run stop signs? Well, we don't. I will say there are a lot that do, but not all. I don't even think it's 50% or more than 50%. So I wouldn't even say it's most, but the ones people notice are the ones that do that. Let's see. We'll make it interesting. Turn left here, go down Pecos, and then go to the path, and then go to Sand Hill. That'll be fun. So why do they run the red lights and the stop signs? There are many reasons, and I think it also depends on the area in which you live. Where I live, it's not expected, so therefore it's a dangerous thing to do. So a lot of people really don't do it around here. There are some people that will because they think they don't have to because they're on a bicycle. You know, and for their opinion, stop signs are meant for cars and not for bicycles or pedestrians. But actually here, a stop sign and a red light, they're meant for all traffic. If you notice, a lot of times the walk signs here are synchronized with the green lights. We do have the right lane when you turn right on a red. That's perfectly acceptable here. So, of course, you have to come to a complete stop, make sure it's safe, and then go. Hi, ducks. A lot of ducks in the wash. So this stop sign here that you just saw is not only meant for me, but it's also meant for all pedestrian traffic. Believe it or not, pedestrians can't just keep walking and go straight out in the road. They actually have to stop and look and make sure it's okay, and make sure drivers are paying enough attention to stop for them. Then they're allowed to proceed. That's how it works. So stop signs and red lights where I live are for all traffic, not just for cars. So why do some people run them? Well, some people believe it's for safety, because they believe that they're not expected to stop. And if they do, somebody will run into the back of them. I've gotten that argument before. That does not happen to me. Left here. In fact, I find most motorists will actually give me plenty of space when stopping behind me. They're really cool about it. So that argument of you're going to get rear-ended just doesn't happen. Others do it for momentum, because starting from a stop sucks. I agree, starting from a stop sucks. Especially if you're using clipless pedals and you gotta get in, and yeah, it sucks. Deal with it. That's it. That's all I can say on that. It's a green Honda S2000. They don't normally come in that color. But I feel starting from a stop actually makes me a stronger rider, so I'm all for it. I have no problem with it. The other thing is we don't have a lot of stops here. We have a lot of distance between stops. So they don't hinder us that much. I'll say I see more motorists than cyclists running stop signs every day. So, not a cyclist thing, it's just a person thing. Oh, look at that glass. The only other reason is a lot of guys that ride fixies, they like to roll through because it's hard to come to a complete stop and hard to get up to speed. Perhaps you should consider riding something different if that's the case. Build yourself up to be strong and go that way, or change your ride. I mean, I understand, but like I said, where I live, it's not expected, so it's very dangerous to try to do that. Try to run stop signs or stoplights. Next one. Why do you guys all wear the spandex. We don't. Some of us do. We wear it because friction on your skin sucks. Causes sores. And if you wear the spandex or the lycra, it stretches with your skin and doesn't rub. So a lot of times they don't wear it on top because it is tight and shows off everything. A lot of times we'll wear it underneath a t-shirt and shorts or pants. On your right. On your right. On your left. Good evening or afternoon. So I wear the stretchy stuff underneath. Sometimes I wear it on its own. Depends on how I feel. But I'm always wearing it because it's padded and because it absorbs and because it stretches. And that's how it's done. So, what about all the logos and stuff? I don't care for the logos. I did get a shirt for free or a jersey for free that has logos on it. I'll wear it. It was free. I don't care. But the logos are just the brands trying to throw their stuff out there. And I don't care for that. Do I take the stickers off my frame? No, I don't care. I don't care if they're there and I don't care if they're not there. But I don't buy specific things with logos so I can show them off. Why do cyclists ride on the sidewalk? We don't. I'd rather see more of us in the street than on the sidewalk. I try to avoid it as much as possible because I can hit speeds of over 35 miles an hour. I'm usually cruising around 25. You don't want that on a sidewalk. I've seen cyclists crash into each other because they were both on the sidewalk heading in the other direction or heading in opposite directions. And as funny as it wasn't very nice. I'll usually stay to the paths, but sometimes I'll go in the middle of the lane. Just depends on how I feel, but I rarely go on the sidewalk, only if I absolutely have to. Why do you ride against traffic? Or why do you all ride with traffic? You should ride against it. All right. Here where I live, it's probably about 50-50. against and with. I ride with traffic. Rare occasions I'll ride against it. That's usually on the sidewalk. It's a very dangerous thing to do. Again, that's another thing that drivers don't expect is they don't expect cyclists to begin with. So you gotta put yourself in the place where they expect things. And against traffic is not something they expect at all. So when you ride against traffic, you, at least where I am, you increase your chance of collision very significantly. That's great. Nevada. No one in their right mind pronounces the word Nevada here in Nevada. It's Nevada with that sound. Yeah. All right. Why does riding against traffic, I call it salmon cycling, and other people do too. It's pretty funny. Why does that increase your risk of an accident? Like I said, no one's expecting anything coming at them, but it most affects you when people are pulling out of side streets. So for example, let's say somebody is pulling out of the street here and turning right, going in my direction. Well, they'll usually only look left and look and see me coming, and when it's clear, they'll go. If someone's coming this way, the driver tends to not even bother to look, and they'll pull out and nail you. It's never happened to me, but I've witnessed it many times. And I've witnessed it happen both when people are on the sidewalk, or when cyclists are on the sidewalk, or when they're riding in the bike lane or on the street or on the shoulder. It doesn't matter. Riding against traffic is just a dangerous thing to do. A lot of people are taught, yeah, but that way you can see the traffic coming at you. But can you? You can watch it hit you. That's what you can do. If I'm heading this way at 20 miles an hour, heck, for argument's sake, let's say 15, somebody is going past me at 25. If they were to hit me, it'd be a 10 mile an hour collision with their car and a 15 mile an hour collision with the road, but I'd be stopping, so probably more like 10. Would suck. However, if I'm on the other side of the road, someone's coming at me at 25 and I'm doing 15, that's a 40 mile per hour collision. More than sucks. You're gonna go through the windshield. It only takes 15 miles an hour to kill somebody. So don't increase that chance. Here's the other thing. It's easier to see somebody that's going in your direction and move around them. So for example, that's interesting. For example, if somebody is going 15 miles an hour and someone's going 4 or 25, because it's a 10-mile-an-hour differential, they have time to slow down, signal, move over, go around you, all that stuff. If you're coming at them, they don't have time. They have to react now. And if they don't react the right way, they're going to hit you. That makes for all sorts of troubles. You don't want that. Not only that, even if they come to a complete stop, you're still approaching them in a positive speed. They can't react anymore. So you really and truly need to ride with traffic. Give everybody time to move and do the thing that they need to do to avoid making an incident much better. The only way somebody will hit you from behind is if they are an absolute idiot and not paying any attention at all. Which there are a lot of idiots, but that's still pretty rare. Or they intend to hit you, and that's extremely rare. I've only seen the intentional hit once in my life. That guy is now in a federal pound me in the rear penitentiary, serving up time and justice. He ain't never getting out. All right. I'll probably answer some more questions tomorrow morning. This has been fun. For now, I'm out of here. Oh yeah, I did want to show you something right up here. All right, I showed you guys this before. Hope it's still there. That looks like it is. All right, this car that's on the trailer here, it's a Dodge Coronet. I think he said it was a 69. The guy's looking to sell it. His buddy was restoring it, and I don't know why he stopped. I don't remember if it was because he got sick or what, but he stopped restoring it and gave it to this guy, and this guy wants to sell it. He told me $2,500, no dealing, that's it. It's flat price. He's not going to negotiate because he knows he can get that. Says all the parts are there, he just doesn't want to do the work to put it together. All right, that's all I had to show you. I'm out for now. Have fun, ride safe, continue being awesome, and I'll be on your left.